Everybody, welcome to Taste to Explore. My name is Darlene. Now today, I'm bringing you another classic dish. We are making old-fashioned bread pudding from scratch. So delicious, let me tell you. Simple, delicious, and there are like tons of ways that you can make them. But I'm going to show you a simple way to make it, okay? So stick around. The ingredients are very basic, so let's get right to it. This is what you're going to need. I have 4 whole large eggs in my bowl. I am using a half a cup of melted butter. That should be 1 stick of butter, as long as it measures out to be a half a cup when it's melted. I have 2 12 cans of full fat evaporated milk. I have here 3 heaping teaspoons of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. I have a half a teaspoon of cloves and a half a teaspoon of salt. I have 2 raisin boxes right here, and they are 1 ounce a piece, so it's 2 ounces. I have 1 cup and a half of regular granulated sugar. And here, my friend, is the bread that we're going to be using. You can use any type of bread that you want. I prefer to use a bread like an Italian bread or eggy bread, something that has that's really doughy. I like that. But some people use regular old sandwich breads, and that's fine too if you like. So what you like. But I'm gonna be using this day-old bread. To me, it has a firmer texture and it soaks up the custard really well, and it doesn't leave it so mushy, if you know what I mean. All right, so let's get right to it. Oh, forgot vanilla extract, but I'm using the paste. If you don't have paste, then you can use regular old vanilla extract. Just use 1 tablespoon. Let's blend in everything and make a custard for it. So in my bowl, I'm going to be putting in my 2 cans of evaporated milk. Now, like I was telling you before, there are tons of ways that you can make this, different flavorings, and they're all so different and yet so good and so tasty. And I'm going to show you that because it's good to know different ways of doing things. You never want to just stick to one old way and then that's that. After mixing really well, and you're going to keep on mixing it until you feel that everything is incorporated and it smells so great. You can smell all the spices in here. Now, if you're using the vanilla bean paste, it's really strong, so a teaspoon goes a long way. And there you go. Now, if you wanted to, you could have left the eggs last if you wanted to taste the mixture and if you feel like it needs more flavoring, but I think it's fine. I tasted this before. I made this for years and I never had a problem, unless you like things really sweet or if you want to intensify certain spices. So if you want to do that, then do so by leaving the eggs for last, so that way you don't have to worry about consuming raw eggs. Okay? I'm going to put in my butter. This is all you're going to need. Give it a little mix. And now, I'm going to chop up this bread and we're going to assemble everything all together. Look how easy that was. Have 2 of my loaves of bread here, and I used 10 ounces each. That was 20 ounces, a little over a pound will be perfect for this, because remember, it's going to soak up our mixture, the custard that we make, and it's going to be tasting so lovely. But it's going to soak it up, and we don't want it to be left for nothing. We want like a good, a good slice when we cut into this. So right now I'm going to put in my raisins. I am not like a big raisin fanatic, so I'm not going to be putting in like a crazy amount. But feel free and put as much or as little or none if you want. My raisins all around. They're gonna, you know, weigh down with the mixture, so I'm not gonna even worry about that. I'm just gonna give my custard here a last little shake, and here we go. So it's okay. A little squish, so all the goodness gets a piece of that custard. You want everything to have flavor, and it will be. This is going to be outstanding. Now, right now, you can cover this up, place it in the refrigerator for an hour, or you can cook it overnight, and we're going to put it in the oven that's already preheated at 300, and we're going to cook this bad boy for about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm going to be checking on it, and I'll definitely will let you know how it looks when it's done. Stick around. Welcome back. Wow, look at my bread pudding. It is all done. I cooked it on 300 for 50 minutes, and now it's time to taste. I let it rest for like 15 minutes, so it should still be hot, but not as hot. And I'm gonna go to the corner right here because I like the crispy parts. Take a look at it. You can see it doesn't have a lot of raisins. That's the way I like it. And now I'm gonna do a little taste test. Simply delicious. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you give this a try. And just the seasonings, if you like it really sweet or more spices to it. And don't forget, I'm going to be bringing other different kind of bread pudding. So if you have a favorite, leave a comment below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Visit me on my social medias. Oh my God, my tongue twists every time I say that. And thank you so much for joining me today. Stick around, take care, and I'll see you again. Bye-bye.